How can you gain static space advantage? Have you ever wondered how to gain a static space advantage in chess? This concept is all about controlling more space on the board for long-term benefits. Let's break down how you can achieve this in your games. First, focus on managing your pawn structure. Pawns are essential for establishing a strong space advantage. By advancing your pawns to the center, you can control key squares. This limits your opponent's movement and creates a solid foundation for your strategy. Make sure your pawns are well supported by other pieces to prevent them from being easily attacked. Next, think about piece placement. Position your pieces to support your pawns and control important squares. For instance, placing pieces in front of your pawns can protect them and keep them in place. Knights and bishops are particularly effective in controlling squares from a distance. Another important aspect is controlling open files. Open files are columns on the board without pawns. By placing your rooks on these files, you can move your pieces more freely and apply pressure on your opponent's position. This control can lead to significant advantages as the game progresses. Avoiding exchanges is also key. When you have a space advantage, exchanging pieces can reduce your control over key squares. This allows your opponent to activate their pieces more easily. Try to keep your pieces on the board to maintain your advantage. Lastly, patience is essential. A static space advantage often pays off in the endgame. By keeping a strong pawn structure and good piece placement throughout the game, you can create long-term threats. Your opponent may struggle to counter these threats if you play carefully. In practical terms, if you find yourself with a space advantage but your opponent has no weaknesses, it's wise to maintain a calm and defensive posture. Avoid making dynamic moves that could create weaknesses in your position. Instead, focus on slowly improving your setup and wait for your opponent to make a mistake. By following these strategies, you can gain a static space advantage that will serve you well throughout your chess games. Remember, it's all about controlling space and being patient.